Hi, I'm Howie Rose, the radio voice of the New York Mets, and I speak to you today on behalf of the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. 3 years ago, right at this time of year, I was diagnosed with bladder cancer. And after a couple of procedures and 6 BCG treatments, which proved to be futile, I realized I had no choice but to have my bladder removed. And of course, they take the prostate along with that, so it's a pretty intensive surgery, which I underwent in early September of 2021. But here I am, 2.5 years later, to tell you that you can enjoy life after bladder cancer. And the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network is a great vehicle for realizing how many people are going through things similar to what you have at the moment and how you can improve your lifestyle and get back, as I have, to, well, virtually normal. Now, the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network provides free support services and educational materials for bladder cancer patients and their families. And on May 18th, they'll be holding a walk to end bladder cancer in New York City. The walks will actually take place in 17 other cities as well. And I think the best thing that I can advise you is that if you're down, if you're wondering how you can make it through this series of challenges that you have, the BCAN, or Beacon, if you will, their acronym, is a great way to do it. And those walks to end bladder cancer raise funds, which enable Beacon to continue to provide free support services and educational programs to the more than 725,000 people living with bladder cancer in the United States. You're not alone. Again, the New York City walk to end bladder cancer will take place on May 18th. And we encourage people to register at bcanwalk.org. Let me spell that out. bcanwalk.org. If you're not local to New York City, you can still participate in another city or virtually by visiting the same website. Most of these walks take place during the month of May, which is Bladder Cancer Awareness Month. If anybody has a question about a walk to end bladder cancer, visit walk@bcan.org. I encourage people in the New York metropolitan area to participate in their walk to end bladder cancer on May 18th. You can register for the walk at bcanwalk.org. Again, that's bcanwalk.org. And let me tell you again that I have been reading a lot of testimonials that people have offered who have been bladder cancer patients. They record them, and you can either read them or listen to them on the Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. And I'm telling you now, they provide a lot of strength. You'll get through this, and every bit of help available should be taken advantage of, and BCAN is a great way to do that. So again, I thank you for your indulgence, and please register for the walk at bcanwalk.org. Once again, that's bcanwalk.org. God bless.